Next, we have a newcomer, and he is the principal of the brand spanking new Culpeper Career and Technical School out near Germanna Community College. His name is Sean Summerscales, and we welcome him as a judge here to the Brandy Station Parade. And I told him when I first seen him, I said, now you know what this means when you're asked the first time, and he had a blank look on his face. He said, no, what does it mean? He says, it means you're going to get a call every year now to do this. And he welcomes that. So welcome aboard, Mr. Summerscales. Next to Mr. Summerscales is Kelly Pearson, and we're certainly thank Kelly Pearson for being here. Next we have Ashley Rout and Brandy Huffman. I got the names right, didn't I? Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost getting ready to start. We had a little, what you call a little snafu. I guess that's what I call it. Some people call it something else, but I call it a snafu. It still begins with an S, so that's why I like the word snafu. Happened down here with the Quantico Marine bus. We are just honored. We can't tell you how honored we are this evening to have in our midst the Quantico Marine Band from Quantico, Virginia, marching in our parade. I believe this is their first time, and I hope it won't be their last time for coming to Brandy Station. I want to mention to you, the wind is playing havoc with me. I wanted to mention to you that the signature team of Remax Crossroads, Maria Fay and Norma Mayo Bailey, helped sponsor the Quantico Marine Band and making it possible for them to be in our parade this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, singing our national anthem. When the honor guard gets up in front of the judges' stand, the national anthem will be sung by Miss Kendra Callahan. Kendra Callahan. This is her second time for doing this, and just like I told our new judge this year, you know, once you do something once, you better watch out for a phone call or an email. She did such a good job 2 years ago, we have her back. Kendra is a rising junior this year at George Mason University in Fairfax. Okay, thank you. Are we going to have to wait till they get that up and start? I think the Marines are still on the bus. I would say, well, I don't have no problem with that. They're about to pull it out. Let's give it 5 minutes. I know, I ain't in no hurry. He's already talked to the honor guard. Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a little delay on the start of the parade. We're not sure how long a delay, but a little delay. I will tell you the fair is going on tonight. We have what I think and what we've had the comments is some great looking amusement rides furnished by R.C. Cole Amusements out of Covington, Virginia. I like them because they're a Virginia-based company. They play a lot of fairs here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Next week they go down to Arlington and play the Arlington County Fair. They play a lot of fairs in Fairfax, Fauquier, and numerous other places. We've got like 20 rides on the midway here, a lot of good games. We've got our Dunkin' booth, all kinds of things here to make your stay enjoyable. We've got all kinds of good food. We've got kettle corn. We've got ice cream. We've got popcorn, candied apples, cotton candy, lemonade, hamburgers, hot dogs, corn dogs on a stick, of course, French fries, you name it, we got it. And, of course, we've got soft drinks to keep you cool. Ladies and gentlemen, another tradition here of the Brandy Station Parade. We happen to have an international airport in our backyard here. BEI International, Brandy Elkwood International Airport. About 3 miles down the road here. And you will be seeing here some planes flying out of that international airport. They had to get special permission from the White House to make this flyover here at this parade tonight. You come on up, Kendra, anytime you're ready. I'm not sure why they were put there, but they do need to be moved. I have no idea. We're waiting a few minutes because we got a bus that's hung up down here. But
all right. They told me I'm going to stand here.
absolutely,
So they can get the camera,
absolutely,
okay?
that's perfect.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will ask you tonight, if you are physically able to stand and honor our country when the honor guard comes through. Our honor guard tonight is from Stafford County Fire and Rescue Department. It's the Stafford County Fire Rescue Honor Guard. We have a couple other honor guards in the parade as well, but the Stafford County Honor Guard will be leading our parade tonight, and that's when Kendra will be singing the national anthem here when it gets in front of the judges' stand. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say again, you know I'm just stalling some time here until we make some inroads with this bus, which I think we're momentarily getting ready to do that. But I just wanted to tell you, please enjoy your stay here tonight, but also please keep hydrating. I know you've been hydrating probably for the last week, 10 days, or maybe 2 months, but keep up with it tonight. It is hot. It is getting a little bit cooler. At least it feels like it's getting a little bit cooler. But enjoy your stay. If you have any questions while you're here, ask somebody from the fire department. Most of us have some kind of shirt or some kind of identification on that says Brandy Station. But we're certainly happy to see such a nice crowd here this evening for our parade, and thank you very much for coming out. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I have another announcement to make. We are very honored here this evening to have Culpeper Media Network's own, one and only, John Krawchuk down here behind the camera. And this is being done live on Culpeper Media Network along with the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department Facebook page. So thank you, Mr. John Krawchuk and Culpeper Media Network. They do a fantastic job each and every year of helping us advertise this fair and this parade, and we certainly appreciate it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you look up in the sky, and the sun is down behind this tree right here now, but if you look up in the sky down to the north direction, you'll see some planes. This is our traditional annual flyover to help start our parade here in Brandy Station. As I said earlier, we're fortunate enough to have an international airport here in our backyard, Brandy Elkwood International, BEI. You've heard of BWI up in Baltimore, Maryland. This is BEI Airport, Brandy Elkwood International, the one and only. There's no other Brandy Elkwood International. right, ladies and gentlemen, if you look up in the sky, you'll see our flyovers here. Very nice, very nice. Yep. Very nice. Culpeper County Airport. I know I've been kidding you about Brandy Elkwood International, but actually the name of the airport is Culpeper County Airport. Brandy Elkwood International was a little too long, so they decided to call it Culpeper County Airport instead. There's our house siren going off to officially start the parade. And if you look down the parade route, you see our honor guard in position and marching. So our parade has started. Ladies and gentlemen, again, if I could ask you when the honor guard gets up here and we do the national anthem being sung by Kendra Callahan, that you please remove your headgear. If you can, please stand as we honor America. Ladies and gentlemen, our honor guard this year is being provided by the Stafford County Fire Rescue Honor Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, the Stafford County Fire Rescue Honor Guard from Stafford County, Virginia.
Oh, say
I tell you right now, if I could sing like that, I wouldn't be up here tonight. Kendra Callahan, outstanding, fabulous, awesome job. Thank you very much. And we want to thank the Stafford County Fire Rescue Honor Guard. We have the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department Motor Patrol Units. From the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department, the Motor Patrol Unit, as well as the Culpeper Town Police Department Motor Patrol Units. I tell you what, in this hot weather, I'm not sure it's very cool riding those things this kind of weather. Our friends at the Virginia State Police, ladies and gentlemen, their Mobile Command Center. I believe this is something that they just purchased here locally. Very nice looking unit. Virginia State Police Mobile Command Center. And there are some situations where something like that is very handy to have and necessary to have. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, we honor our country each and every opportunity we can here in Brandy Station, just as I know you all do. From the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department, we have the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department Honor Guard. The Culpeper County Sheriff's Department Honor Guard. Thank you all very much. Major Curtis Hawkins from the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department. Major Curtis Hawkins from the Culpeper County Sheriff's Department. And then we have our friends right down the road with the Culpeper Town Police Department. The Culpeper Town Police Department. Caitlin, hold up just a second, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, back in 1951, a group of people in the Brandy Station community chose that they needed a fire department in Brandy Station, a volunteer fire department. We have 2 charter members of the auxiliary that are still living that were part of that forming of that fire department in 1951. One of them is sitting on the right-hand side, waving to you in the passenger seat. Her name is Doodle Jenkins. She is a charter member from 1951. Now, you envision that, 1951. This is our 70th year anniversary. 70th year anniversary. So you can kind of do the math on that. We also want to recognize, ladies and gentlemen, back in January, we lost a life member, a former chief, a former president, a former treasurer, and what I like to call the chief cook and bottle washer. He was a lot to this fire department. He was a good friend to a lot of people. I'm talking about David Sambo Brown. We lost him back in January of this year. And in tradition and in honor of that, we have his widow, who is a member of the auxiliary and is a past president of the auxiliary, Arlene Brown, riding in our what was supposed to be our carriage, but because of the heat, the horse could not come. We also have in the vehicle being provided by Caitlin Trolio, and I owe her a gratitude of debt because she said no problem last night when J.D. asked her about it. But riding with Arlene is her daughter, Kelly Kern, who is also a member and a former president of the auxiliary. Also riding in that vehicle is Donna, Doodle's daughter. And we certainly want to recognize her because Charlie Jenkins, who we lost a few years ago, 2019, matter of fact, was a charter member of the fire department. Ladies and gentlemen, these folks, and most of them are deceased now, but again, they had an idea that we needed a fire department, and we certainly honor them here tonight and the honor of David Brown. Thank you very much. Thank you, Caitlin. Our chief of the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department, Chief Stacy Carpenter. Stacy Carpenter, chief of the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department, company number 2. And then we have Wagon 2 from the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department. Wagon 2 from the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bill William Chase, the Stevensburg District Board of Supervisors member, and he is running for re-election, and he is being driven by Chuck Jury, but a very, very good friend of ours that's trying to keep up with that Jeep and doing a pretty good job is Butch Davies, who is a good friend of this department. Bill Chase, Butch Davies, and Chuck Jury. Nick Freitas, Virginia delegate, Republican Virginia delegate, Mr. Nick Freitas. And he is busy handing out Tootsie Rolls and something else. I don't know what else. The dentist always loves these parades, though. Delegate Michael Wiebert, also a Republican, Michael Wiebert. Delegate for the state of for Virginia, House of Delegates. I like that. The gentleman walked up. You look like you need a lollipop. I like that. Miss Terry Yao, the Commissioner of the Revenue. Miss Terry Yao, Commissioner of the Revenue. Missy White, the County Treasurer. This is her first time riding in our parade as the County Treasurer. Missy White, Culpeper County Treasurer. Mr. Carson Beard, this is his first trip to Brandy Station as the Culpeper County Circuit Court Clerk. Mr. Carson Beard, Clerk of the Circuit Court. Thank you all for coming. Mr. John Egerston and Mr. Christopher Havley. Mr. John Egerston is our Culpeper County Administrator, and Mr. Christopher Havley is our Culpeper Town Manager. And they're all hat to this Brandy Station Parade. We want to certainly welcome Chrysler of Culpeper for providing the vehicles that they're riding in, along with Debbie and Mac McAwee for driving the vehicles they're in. Following Mr. Eagerston and Mr. Hively is our Culpeper County Board of Supervisors Chairman from the West Fairfax District, Mr. Gary Deal. I believe this is his first time riding in our parade as the chairman of the board. Then we have Mr. Michael Olinger, the Culpeper Town Mayor. Now, he's old hat at this, but I believe this will be his last time as mayor, but you can still come back to Brandy Station anytime. Thank you all. Michael Olinger and Gary Deal, ladies and gentlemen. From the Cedar Mountain District on the Board of Supervisors, we have Mr. Jack Frazier. Jack Frazier, I believe he is also up for re-election this year. Mr. Jack Frazier from the Cedar Mountain District Board of Supervisors member. What a nice-looking truck. I like the color and I like the truck all about it. From the Catalpa District of the Board of Supervisors, we have a good friend, Mr. Paul Bates. Paul Bates from the Catalpa District of the Board of Supervisors, riding with his lovely wife. Thank you all for coming. Very nice vehicle there as well. Rawson and Troleo Fire Protection Services, ladies and gentlemen. Fire extinguisher sales and service, Rawson and Troleo Fire Protection Services. Virginia Department of Forestry, ladies and gentlemen. It was too hot for Smokey the Bear this year, but we definitely have the Virginia Department of Forestry. Thank you all for coming. The Virginia Department of Forestry. I tell you what, that piece of equipment right there is very, very, very handy when you need it. When you have a bad woods fire, brush fire, what have you. The Culpeper County E911 Center. Culpeper County E911 Center. Thank you all. Company 11, Culpeper County Volunteer Rescue Squad. A couple of our judges are members there, and I tell you what, they do a good job with the Culpeper County Volunteer Rescue Squad, Company number 11. From Company 1, the Culpeper County Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you all. Mr. Wayne Grimsley and Mr. Jack Griffin, I believe. Chief Mills, I'm sorry. Well, they look alike, so I'm sorry. Chief Kenny Mills and Wayne Grimsley. And this is a new piece of equipment for Culpeper County Volunteer Fire Department, brush number 1. They had a yellow-colored brush truck for about 50 years, and they decided they wanted something different. And that's a nice-looking piece, brush 1. From the Culpeper County Volunteer Fire Department. And then we have Engine 1. Engine 1 from the Culpeper County Volunteer Fire Department. Engine 1. Following Engine 1 is Tower 1. Tower 1 from the Culpeper County Volunteer Fire Department. There's one of our former students this past year in the Firefighter 1-2 Academy. Coming up on the judges' stand now from the Richardsville Volunteer Fire Department, Richardsville Brush number 6. Brush 6 from the Richardsville Volunteer Fire Department. And then we have Medic 6-2 from the Richardsville Volunteer Rescue Squad. Medic 6-2. Following Medic 6-2 is Tanker 6. Tanker 6 from the Richardsville Volunteer Fire Department. The Salem Volunteer Fire Rescue Department, company number 8, the Salem Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Following the engine from Salem is Tanker 8. Tanker 8 from the Salem Volunteer Fire Department. And following the Tanker 8 is Support 8 from the Salem Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you all for coming. Company 9, the Little Fork Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Company 9, Little Fork Volunteer Fire Department, and Rescue 9. Rescue 9 from the Little Fork Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. The Rapidan Volunteer Fire Department. Rapidan, Support 10, Company 10, and Support 10 from the Rapidan Volunteer Fire Department. Little Chief, we have Engine 10, Little Chief there. Ryan Smith's birthday is today. Happy birthday! You don't want me to sing happy birthday to you, but happy birthday. From the Reba Volunteer Fire Rescue Department, we have Ambulance 16 from the Reba Volunteer Fire Rescue Department, Ambulance 16. And this is Brush 16 from the Reba Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Brush 16. Command 16 from the Reba Volunteer Fire Department. Command 16. And following Command 16, we have Tanker 16. Tanker 16 from the Reba Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all. Culpeper Petroleum Co-op, ladies and gentlemen. The Culpeper Petroleum Co-op. Your gasoline, diesel, propane dealer, Culpeper Petroleum Co-op. Culpeper Petroleum Co-op, your Southern States dealer here in Culpeper. Very nice. I believe that's an old-timer there driving that truck that I've known almost all my life, Ricky Bennett. Hello, Ricky Bennett. Work longer and stronger. Super Gold Performance Diesel, your Southern States Petroleum Service. Very nice. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, a few years ago, there was a tragic event here in Brandy Station. The Shallow Baptist Church here in Brandy Station burnt down. But they've got a brand new spanking church now, and it looks very nice, and I know you all are very proud of it, and you should be. The Shallow Baptist Church, ladies and gentlemen. Shallow Baptist Church, Stephen James, Professional Services. Thank you all. Thank you very much. Shallow Baptist Church. Beauregard Farms, ladies and gentlemen. Beauregard Farms. Driven by Jeremy Green there with his son. Very nice. The Culpeper County and Eastern View High School marching bands. Mr. Adam Roach. The Culpeper County High School and Eastern View High School marching bands, ladies and gentlemen. Tops, number 0302 from Culpeper. Takeoff pounds. Takeoff pounds, number 302. Chick-fil-A, your Culpeper Colonnade store, Chick-fil-A. His motto, or her motto, is eat more chicken. Eat more chicken. The Old Country Store and Bakery, ladies and gentlemen, located in Culpeper. The Old Country Store and Bakery, located out on south of Culpeper, right on 29, the Old Country Store and Bakery. Ladies and gentlemen, from Richmond, we have the ACA Heritage Shrine Club. The ACA Heritage Shrine Club. This is their, what they refer to as their motor patrol units. The ACA Heritage Shrine Club, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. The ACA Heritage Shrine Club with their mini trikes and their mini tractor trailers. Shriner Roundup for Kids. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've seen all the advertisements on TV about Shriner hospitals and what they do for kids. And the commercials are just very inspiring. And sometimes, I'll be honest with you, they make me very emotional to see some of those advertisements. But the Shriners do such a good job all across America for children that are not so fortunate. We really like and we appreciate the ACA Shriners. Thank you very much. You all do a great job all across America for children. Triple A, that's what the guy said, Triple A. Well, it looks like to me it's working pretty doggone good. The Heritage Shrine Club, ladies and gentlemen, from the Akka Shriners. That is just great. Thank you all very much. Thank you very much. From the Culpeper Hospital, which is now part of Novant UVA Health, we have our Culpeper Ambulance. From the Culpeper Hospital UVA Health System, Novant Health Critical Care Transport Unit. Mr. Alan McQuinn from the Manassas Volunteer Fire Company. This is an old unit retired from the Manassas Volunteer Fire Department. 1975 Hahn, engine 1-2. From the Fauquier County Sheriff's Department, we want to thank them. We invited our sheriff's departments from different locations this year, and Fauquier County was able to come. Thank you all from the Fauquier County Sheriff's Department. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be honest with you, there's not a whole lot of majorette groups that are still in business anymore. Over in Rockingham County, and they are called the Twirling Medallion Majorette and Drum Corps, and they are approaching our church's stand right there. The Twirling Medallion Majorette and Drum Corps from Elkton, Virginia. The Twirling Medallion Majorette and Drum Corps from Elkton, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give them a big round of applause. It's hot out there. This is our senior group leading the way here, the senior group. Now we have the junior majorettes from the Twirling Medallions. And following the junior majorettes, we have the Tiny Tots. The Tiny Tots. Thank you all very much. The Twirling Medallions, Majorette, and Drum Corps. What a fantastic job. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know it, there's an election again in November. I know, say it isn't so, right? But there is. And running for school board member representing the Stevensburg district is Elizabeth Hutchins. Elizabeth Hutchins running for school board for the Stevensburg district. Hutchins School Board. Thank you all. Thank you. From the town of Culpeper, ladies and gentlemen, I know you see these on the street. We don't have them quite yet here in Brandy Station, but we're working on it. The trolleys from the town of Culpeper, the Culpeper Town Trolley. The Culpeper Town Trolley, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orange County, we have Truck 29 from the Lake of the Woods Volunteer Fire Department. Truck 29 from the Lake of the Woods Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all. Hook it up, ladies and gentlemen, your 24-hour record service, Hooking Up, owned and operated by Mr. Mike Scott. Hooking Up. Hooking Up, ladies and gentlemen, 24-hour towing, Hooking Up. I really like that name. I think that whoever came up with that name was pretty good. Hooking Up, because that's what they're going to do when they get there to you. Dominion Energy, ladies and gentlemen. Dominion Energy. These are the folks we call when the storms hit and we don't have any water, power, TV. We can't take a shower. We can't do much of anything. Dominion Energy. Madison County Volunteer Fire Company, Pumper 9, Mr. Jack Frey. He was actually on the board of directors for Ben Franklin when he first started the volunteer fire department here. Jack Frey and the Madison County Volunteer Fire Company. From Louisa County, we have the Trevilians Volunteer Fire Department. From Louisa County, Brush 6 from the Trevilians Volunteer Fire Department. Following Brush 6 is Car 6 from the Trevilians Volunteer Fire Department from down in Louisa County. Chief Lewis, how are we doing, sir? You looking good? Thank you all for coming. Check out Bows for You and Gifts. Looking for the perfect gift. Bows and Gifts. Located at 115 Southeast Street, downtown Culpeper. From Spotsylvania County, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Spotsylvania County Volunteer Fire Department. From Spotsylvania County, the Spotsylvania County Volunteer Fire Department, Chief 1 from the Spotsylvania Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you all for coming, Chief. Thank you. Following Chief 1 is Tower 1 from the Spotsylvania Volunteer Fire Department. Tower number 1. Looking good, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, our local radio station here in Culpeper, WJMA and Sam FM, 103.1 on your radio dial. That's Junior Downtown Brown there driving, Junior Downtown Brown. 103.1 WJMA on your radio. Life Care, Medical Transport, Substance Abuse Awareness. I really like the way they take ambulances and put some kind of theme on them sometimes. Life Care, Medical Transport, Substance Abuse Awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, we had the Akka Temple just a few minutes ago from Richmond. Now we have the Kena Temple Shriners from Fairfax and Manassas, Virginia, the Kena Temple Shriners. Thank you all. '68 Mustang. This is all part of the Akka Temple. I'm sorry, Kena Temple. The Kena Car Club from Fairfax, Virginia. Thank you all for coming. Very nice looking automobiles from the Kena Car Club in Fairfax, Virginia. 2013 Mustang. '19 Dodge Charger from the Kena Car Club. Fairfax, Virginia. And as I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, the Kena Shriners do a lot of good all across America. The Kena Shriners hospitals, they are a great, great thing. Mr. Larry Speck, ladies and gentlemen, Larry Speck, 1951 Farm All C tractor, Larry Speck. From Orange, Virginia, we have Tiger Fuel Company from Orange, Virginia, your propane dealer. Ladies and gentlemen, we had Dominion Energy come through earlier. This one is Rappahannock Electric Cooperative, located right here in Culpeper. Rappahannock Electric Cooperative. These are the people you call when you don't have any power, don't have any lights, can't take a bath on a day like today where you're sweating profusely, and you call them and you tell them thank you, and we appreciate it, right? I hope so. Ladies and gentlemen, from Albemarle County, we have the Albemarle Pipes and Drum Corps. From Albemarle County, the Albemarle Pipes and Drum Corps. Very, very nice. The Albemarle Pipes and Drum Corps from Albemarle County, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen. VFW Post 2524, Burton Hammond. VFW Post 2524 from right here in Culpeper, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for your service. Thank you very much for your service. It's because of you we are free. Thank you. Chill X and X throwing. They're going to give you a little demonstration here. This is X throwing. Chill X and throwing. Very nice. There you go. Hit the target every time when you're that close, won't you? Lucky Bee Trailers providing that trailer. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Red Cross, and there's not a whole lot I can say about them, but a great group, great organization, and when they're needed, they come. The American Red Cross. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, the 540 Diggers. The 540 Diggers. And Mr. Mike Scott called me today, and they are riding tonight. They are riding tonight in honor, if I can get this paper to do right. They are riding tonight in honor of 7-year-old Olivia Clatterbuck, who passed away on a side-by-side accident in the last few days from Rappahannock County. 7 years old, Olivia Clatterbuck, and they are riding in her memory. The 540 Diggers. There's a sign right there, riding in memory of Olivia Clatterbuck, who passed away in the last few days, 7 years old, in a side-by-side accident in Rappahannock County. The 540 Diggers. Ladies and gentlemen, Rusty's Towing Service. I want to give a plug to them because I know some of you seen them, but they helped our Quantico Marine Band bus get out of a little fix here this evening, and they help us out a lot with heavy-duty towing. Rusty's Towing Service, Mr. Rusty Crow, owner and operator. The local dentists are going to love us after all this candy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very honored this year to have a group of antique vehicles, old cars, whatever you want to call them. The name of this group is Cruisin' for Heroes. Cruisin' for Heroes. I've been talking to Lou Riamoto. Thank you, Lou. I'm Jeff Bailey. Nice meeting you. This is Cruisin' for Heroes. Very nice looking vehicles here, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cruisin' for Heroes. Just some awesome looking vehicles from the Cruisin' for Heroes. Very nice vehicles. And remember, they didn't have AC back in the day when a lot of those vehicles were around. You got an AC in that pickup truck there? Yeah, you got an AC. You roll both windows down and open up your vents. There you go. Thank you all for coming. Annette Hyde, ladies and gentlemen, Annette Hyde, running for delegate, Democrat candidate running for delegate here in Virginia. Annette Hyde, thank you. I have no idea. Miss Annette Hyde, Democrat for delegate for Virginia. From Fauquier County, ladies and gentlemen, we have company number 11, the Orlean Volunteer Fire Department. Orlean Volunteer Fire Department, company number 11, from Fauquier County. Also from Fauquier County, we have the Catlett Volunteer Fire Company. Company number 7, the Catlett Volunteer Fire Company. Thank you all. Get Hitched Towing. Get Hitched Towing. I like that name. That's an original name as well. Get Hitched. Somebody's blowing a lot of bubbles there. you know, less than 6 months from now, it'll be Santa Claus time. Get Hitch Towing. Operation First Response, ladies and gentlemen. Operation First Response. Serving our wounded heroes and their families. Operation First Response. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me, the parade is not over. So don't be leading the parade because we've got a whole lot more yet. If you look down to the north, down to Fleetwood Hill, you'll see they're still coming across the hill there. Ladies and gentlemen, while we got a little time, I want to remind you about this great-looking fair we got behind us here. Rides, games being provided by R.C. Cole Amusements from Covington. We've got the grand prize booth where we're giving away $5,000. We've got a steer we're giving away. We've got some great furniture, a lot of other nice prizes in another booth. We've got our Duncan booth. We've got our holders. We've got dime pitch and a lot of other games. We've got all kinds of great food. Kettle corn, ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream on a day like today? We've got cotton candy, popcorn, candied apples, hamburgers, hot dogs, corn dogs, french fries, and of course something cold and wet to drink. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege to have in our parade tonight from Fluvanna County the Fork Union Military Academy Honor Guard. From the Fork Union Military Academy Honor Guard. Thank you all very much. They are from down in Fluvanna County, Fork Union Military Academy Honor Guard. Very nice. Ladies and gentlemen, we had our vehicle from Miss Virginia must have went kapooey. So we have Miss Virginia on a golf cart, driven by Tony Trollio, with Miss Virginia's mother. This is Miss Tatum Shepard, ladies and gentlemen. Tatum Shepard, and this is being sponsored by Hillside Motors. Hillside Motors, Miss Virginia. Tatum Shepard, thank you. Thank you, Tony, for driving her. Mr. J.D. Newman. J.D. Newman, one of our many businesses here in the metropolis of Brandy Station in Elkwood. J.D. Newman Incorporated. And I tell you right now, you're not going to find a tractor on the road any better than his. right, ladies and gentlemen, little Mr. and Miss Culpeper Madison Rappahannock Farm Show. We have Charlie Myers, who's the little Mr. CMR Farm Show. We have Lane Lineweaver, the littlest Mr. CMR. And we have the Culpeper Clover Bud children. I hope I got that right because the lady that gave me that information might shoot me. Okay, Savannah, you didn't give me that name. I did, you did? Okay. Don't forget Savannah, the little Mr. and Mrs. CMR Farm Show. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orange County, we have the Lake of the Woods Volunteer Rescue Squad. From Orange County, the Lake of the Woods Volunteer Rescue Squad, company number 29. Thank you all. Elect, what's that first name there? Lori Medley. Lori Medley, school board member for the Stevensburg District. Lori Medley. Thank you, Miss Medley, for coming to our parade. Elect Lori Medley, school board member for the Stevensburg District. The Mower Guys, on-site service and repair. I tell you what, you need those people every once in a while when that cotton-picking lawnmower breaks down and you got grass up to your knees. The Mower Guys. From Rappahannock County, ladies and gentlemen, we have a TAC 2 from the Sperryville Volunteer Fire Department. Attack 2 from the Sperryville Volunteer Fire Department in Rappahannock County. Following Attack 2 is Brush 2 from the Sperryville Volunteer Fire Department. Brush 2. Thank you all. Friends of Laura Rogers, ladies and gentlemen, running for Board of Supervisors. Laura Rogers, Stevensburg District, right? Stevensburg District, Laura Rogers, running for Board of Supervisors right here. The Silver Tones Swing Band, thank you. Silver Tones Swing Band. The Silver Tone Swing Band. Thank you very much for coming.
Hi, everybody. Come and see us Sunday.
Very nice.
Community Center, guys. We're going to be out there.
Yes. They are having a special performance on Sunday, August 15th at 2 p.m. at the Ben Hill Community Center in Warrenton. Ladies and gentlemen, from Rappahannock County, we have the Castleton Community Volunteer Fire Department, company number 5 from Rappahannock County, the Castleton Community Volunteer Fire Department. Staying in Rappahannock County, Company 4 from Rappahannock County, the Flint Hill Volunteer Fire Rescue Department, utility number 4 from the Flint Hill Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Following utility 4 is tanker 4. Tanker 4 from the Flint Hill Volunteer Fire Rescue Department in Rappahannock County. Mr. David Dewar, running for Board of Supervisors for the Cedar Mountain District here in Culpeper. Mr. David Dewar, running for Board of Supervisors, Cedar Mountain District here in Culpeper. Thank you all. Mr. Daniel Babcock, ladies and gentlemen, in honor of his dad, Harold J. Babcock, who we lost very early back in 2018. This is a 1986 Grumman owned by the Babcock family of Unionville. Previously was owned by the Waynesboro Fire Department. And I've said it a couple times already, it's an honor, a privilege, and certainly a pleasure to have with us tonight the Quantico Marine Band from Quantico, Virginia. The Quantico Marine Band, ladies and gentlemen, from Quantico, Virginia. The Quantico Marine Band, ladies and gentlemen, you can't say much more about that. Thank you all. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Appleton Campbell, correct? Appleton Campbell Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Service from Warrenton, Virginia. Appleton Campbell Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Service. Appleton Campbell Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical. And they want to tell you that they're hiring now. If you have a background in plumbing, heating, air conditioning, or electrical, they're looking for people. Mr. George Hood, ladies and gentlemen, this is Antique Fire Trucks from George Hood. This is an old Jeep brush truck type vehicle from the Centerville Volunteer Fire Department in Fairfax County, Company 17. Mr. George Hood, thank you all for coming. Thank you. VW Cruisers and Skyline Auto Restorations. VW Cruisers and Skyline Auto Restorations. Owned and operated by Mr. Grant Fincham. Thank you all. I know that old Coca-Cola box was probably from his dad. VW Cruisers and Skyline Auto Restorations located in Madison, Virginia. Very nice. Very nice. VWs. You see, you're getting to see a few more of them on the road now. Yeah, look at that. VW Cruisers and Skyline Auto Restorations in Madison, Virginia. Owned and operated by Mr. Grant Fincham. Ladies and gentlemen, from Orange County, we have the Orange Volunteer Fire Department. Tanker number 23 from the Orange Volunteer Fire Department. My best friend riding in the opposite seat, Jeff Mowbray. He and I have known each other for a few years. We worked together, played together, and we're just good friends. Orange Volunteer Fire Company, Tanker 23. CNC Outdoor Services. CNC Outdoor Services. Driveway seal coating, crack filling, CNC Outdoor Services. Let our family help your family is their motto. Now I know I'm going to mispronounce this name. Susan Guguino? Close. That's okay if you're playing horseshoes. Susan Guguino for Board of Supervisors for Stevensburg District. Ladies and gentlemen, from Albemarle County, we have the Earlysville Volunteer Fire Company, company number 4 from Albemarle, the Earlysville Volunteer Fire Company from Albemarle County. That is Engine 45 from Earlysville. From Rappahannock County, ladies and gentlemen, we have Attack 3 from the Amosville Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Attack 3 from the Amosville Fire Rescue Department. Ladies and gentlemen, also from Albemarle County, we have the East Ravenna Volunteer Fire Department. The East Ravenna Volunteer Fire Department from Keswick, Virginia, located in Albemarle County. East Ravenna. Alpha Rain Metal Roofing. Alpha Rain Metal Roofing. And they are also hiring, looking for some help. Alpha Rain Metal Roofing. Thank you all. From Fauquier County, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Remington Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. Company number 2. From Fauquier County, the Remington Volunteer Fire Rescue Department. The Purple Cow at CJ's Soft Serve. The Purple Cow has landed at CJ's Soft Serve here in Culpeper. And they're now open. CJ's Soft Serve. Thank you all.
Only for little people. I'm sorry.
What is it?
You guys get a ticket?
Oh, the cavalry. The 12th Virginia Cavalry Unit, ladies and gentlemen. The 12th 12th Virginia Cavalry Unit. And concluding the parade is Utility 2 from the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly hope you've enjoyed our 2021 version of the Brandy Station Volunteer Fire Department Parade. Now it's time to enjoy yourself at our fair on the Midway right here behind us tonight, tomorrow night, and most of the day on Saturday. Thank you all for coming, and please, please drive careful on your way home. Thank you.